Welcome to Smart Income Masters, where we help you make money smarter.
Today, we're digging into something really interesting.
We are. We're looking at what truly sets apart those who achieve extraordinary wealth.
It's definitely not just luck, is it? It seems to boil down to habits, really
Yeah.
powerful, consistent habits.
Exactly. And we're diving deep into those today, exploring what the ultra-wealthy consistently do differently.
Actionable stuff, hopefully.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
So if you're ready for some actionable insights, make sure to subscribe. You won't want to miss what we uncover in future deep dives.
Okay, so where do we start? What's the first big thing that jumps out?
Well, for me, it was this idea that their definition of wealth is, well, bigger than just money.
Oh, absolutely. It's not just the bank balance. They seem to consciously build their lives around relationships and health, too.
With the same kind of intensity they apply to finance?
Right. It's like a balanced portfolio, but for life. You hear about them scheduling dedicated family time.
Yeah, and being really present. Like, no phones at dinner, treating that time as seriously as a major business meeting.
Which makes you think, doesn't it? How
Yeah.
many of us actually schedule that kind of focused connection time?
Good question for listeners. Are you truly carving out and protecting that time?
And the same goes for health. It's not just casual fitness.
No, it's rigorous, like the 10,000 steps a day thing, every single day.
Rain or shine, holidays, whatever. It's non-negotiable. And the weightlifting.
Yeah, but not necessarily to get huge, right? This more strategic.
Exactly. It's about long-term bone density, maintaining muscle mass as they age. It's an investment in their future capability.
So maybe the takeaway there is just pick one small thing you could do consistently for your long-term health.
Worth considering. Okay, what's next? This idea of efficiency seems huge for them, too.
Oh, definitely. They're relentless about eliminating, what's it called? Decision fatigue.
Right. The classic example is Steve Jobs and the turtleneck. Saves mental energy.
It sounds small, but think about all the tiny decisions we make every day. They add up.
They really do. So by standardizing the unimportant stuff, they free up that brain power for what actually matters, high-impact activities.
It cuts down stress, increases focus, leads to getting more done, basically.
So maybe listeners could think, where are you facing decision fatigue? Could a routine help?
Yeah, simplifying something. This ties into the next point too, doesn't it? Leveraging resources.
Automation and outsourcing. Big time.
They see their time as the most valuable asset, period.
If a task is repetitive or doesn't need their specific genius, they find a way to automate it, maybe with software or
Yeah.
delegate it,
Virtual assistants, other
Yeah.
team members, get off their plate.
which frees them up for the really high-level wealth-creating activities.
So ask yourself, what tasks eat your time consistently? Could you automate or delegate any of them?
It's a powerful shift in thinking. Then there's the early mornings thing.
Ah, yes. The 3 or 4 a.m. club. Sounds intense.
It does. But the key seems to be the uninterrupted focus it provides.
Right. Before the emails, the calls, the daily chaos starts.
It's quiet time for deep work, planning, executing the most important things.
Like focusing on high ROI marketing or strategic planning. Stuff that really moves the needle.
You don't necessarily need to jump straight to 3 a.m., though.
No. Maybe just starting an hour earlier could give you that focused block.
What's the one big thing you'd tackle with an extra hour of pure focus each morning? That's the question.
And it's not just when they work, but how. Working smarter.
Yeah, being strategic. A huge part of that is saying no.
Oh, that's a tough one for many people, but crucial.
They guard their time fiercely. Saying no to things that don't align with their main goals is key to protecting their focus.
They also balance learning, reading, listening with actually doing, solving problems.
Right. And when they do work, it's often in short, super focused bursts, like 10, 30 minutes, but with zero distractions.
Maximizing that concentration. So maybe reflect on your own time. Where could you say no? Could you try more focused work sprints?
Good points. Another habit that stands out is sticking to their knitting, so to speak.
Doubling down on expertise, you mean? Not chasing every shiny object.
Exactly. Like Warren Buffett, starting with what he knew inside out. They master a specific field.
That gives them a massive edge, doesn't it? Deep knowledge.
Huge. So identify your strengths, your passions. If they line up in an area with potential,
Go all in. Become the expert.
what are your core strengths? How can you deepen that expertise?
And related to that expertise,
Yeah.
they often apply it to big markets with daily needs.
Ah, yes. Not just niche products, but things lots of people use regularly.
Think Apple and smartphones. A daily habit for billions.
That recurring demand creates stability and massive scale. Look for services or products people need frequently.
Higher demand, daily use. Bigger potential. So think about what you use daily. Are there opportunities there?
Always worth exploring. Of course, it's not all smooth sailing. They face failures.
Big ones, sometimes. But the difference is how they react.
They see failure as data, a learning opportunity.
You hear about Elon Musk's early rockets or tech founders pivoting. Apple certainly had unseen failures.
They track mistakes, figure out why it went wrong, and adjust. They don't just give up.
So think about a recent setback. What was the specific lesson? How can you apply it?
That's the key. And they learn not just from failure, but from everyone.
Yeah, that openness is interesting. Learning from diverse sources, regardless of status or age.
Listening to younger people, being open to completely new ideas. It's crucial today. Things change so fast.
Keeps them adaptable. So maybe ask, how open are you? Could you learn something by listening to someone unexpected?
Good challenge. And finally, the perhaps most common habit of all.
Reading.
Yep. Avid reading and continuous learning. It's almost universal.
Buffett, Gates. They're famous for the sheer volume they read.
It keeps them informed, helps with strategic thinking, foresight, learning from history, from others' successes and mistakes.
It fuels everything else, really. The recommendation's often simple, right?
Just dedicate some time daily, even 30 minutes for focused reading or learning. It adds up.
So what are you learning right now? How can you make it a consistent habit?
More good questions.
So wrapping this up, these habits, they really paint a picture of a very intentional, holistic approach to life.
Absolutely. It goes way beyond just money management. It's about managing time, focus, learning, health, relationships.
Optimizing the whole system, you could say.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we really hope this deep dive gave you some valuable insights for your own journey.
Some things to think about and maybe try implementing.
Definitely. And if you found this helpful and you want to keep exploring ways to make money smarter,
Be sure to subscribe to Smart Income Masters.
thanks for tuning in.